All right, moving on, it's back to the Big East for the UConn basketball teams. We found out today that the women will play 4 conference games in December. They'll open at Seton Hall on December 6th. Their first conference home game will be against Butler on December 15th. That's a Tuesday night at Campbell. All of the UConn home games this season will be at Campbell. We still don't know yet if or how many fans will be allowed, and we don't know yet anything about the TV schedule. What we do know is both teams, the men and the women, they love this move back to the Big East.
Yeah, it's an honor to play in one of the best basketball conferences in the country. There are no nights off. There are no possessions off. Home or on the road, you're in, electric type atmospheres, and the level of exposure that you get playing in this league. It's one of the most watched conferences in the country, and at the end of the season you have the best conference tournament in the country that's waiting for you to crown a champion.
UConn head basketball coach Dan Hurley grew up in a basketball family. He's been around the Big East most all of his life. His players don't have that same kind of exposure, and yet they still understand the kind of clout the conference has.
For me, especially like family and stuff, like some like my older family members, like whenever I tell them that I'm going back to the Big East, some of them didn't even realize we left the Big East. So it was pretty exciting for them. They especially my grandfather, he got really excited. He's like, "Oh man, you go play those the Villanova boys," and we like, yeah. So it's really exciting. Because growing up wanting to play high major college basketball, you just want to play against the best teams in the country. Not taking anything away from the AAC, but just every night playing against the Villanovas of the world, the St. John's of the world. It's just like a dream come true.
The UConn women thrive no matter what the conference. Recruiting, exposure, championships. But Geno Auriemma says there is a benefit to being in the Big East.
Going into a new league, that means you got to get up to speed fast. And especially in the Big East, because unlike a lot of other leagues, this is a basketball league, and people take their basketball seriously. So every game is going to be a tough game. But the exciting part about it is all of our players and all of our fans, this is like the greatest thing to ever happen.
Find out what that schedule is going to be coming up. So